Oh, are you talking about my closet? So this room is actually like a guest room that I'm going to be using for basically recording my videos, and that monstrosity behind me is my desk that I'm going to have, and so hopefully. So I don't know how to like organize reviews. Sometimes I get multiple things at once, and it's just so difficult for me to provide enough content for one review, you know? So this is probably gonna have multiple reviews. But the main review that I'm doing today is for this L'Oreal, I don't remember what I got, hold on. Infallible 24-hour Freshwear. I have heard so many beauty gurus, and by so many I mean one that I subscribe to. They've, been raving about how well it actually worked for them, considering it's a drugstore product, and considering I have a very oily skin that with large pores, like right here, I got like craters. I've got a permanent hole right there. I'll show it to you one day, but not today. I don't know if it's an acne scar, or I don't know if it's from chicken pox when I was young. I don't know. It's just a hole. I'm gonna go ahead and try it out. I'm gonna have a fun day ahead of me. It's actually somewhat fairly early in the day. It's, 2 o'clock. I'm gonna take out some college students from Japan to go watch an American movie. I don't know if I got the right shade or not, so I really hope that it's somewhat similar. So first thing I noticed that it comes with a pump, which is awesome because, those are very clean and helps me kind of figure out an amount. It helps me figure out an amount of product to pump out on my hand or skin or whatever. So normally I like to just kind of go pow and then have it be done already, but this time around I'm actually being nice and showing my application because I kind of, I guess, have to tell you how it feels on my skin. And so far it's really nice. It's blending really nicely, really quickly. I'm actually really impressed. It smells like flowery foundation. Now that I finished applying it and telling you how it feels like when I apply it, I'm just gonna go ahead and there we go. Applied really quickly, really nicely. It's not as high coverage as maybe I've made it out to be or others have made it out to be. I still had to layer a few times over my red chin. I still feel like I might have to use concealer for my dark circles because I am secretly a zombie. But it did spread really nice and evenly. It looks fine. It doesn't look cakey at all. You can't really tell because it's a phone camera. Maybe one day in the future when I can afford a real camera, I can show you more details of my face. But for now, I'm going to give you mercy. Alright, it's been set. Alright, my face has been set with my powder. I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of the makeup, and then I'll just, I guess, check in with you after I do the makeup. Oh, so magic. The mascara that I'm going to review is this Joah Glare Ice Cream Ultra Volume Mascara. I haven't heard many reviews on this product because it is still a fairly new brand. Basically, America is trying to imitate Korea. So basically, this is a brand that is inspired by K-beauty. It does look, really adorable. It's got a little pink packaging. Ultra Volume Mascara. Ultra Volume My eyelashes look really nice and fluffy, and it's not clumping together awkwardly. But volume where? Volume who? Usually when it comes to high volume mascaras, I can see my eyelashes from this angle, from this distance, but do you see anything yet? There is a little bit of a volume increase, and it does not clump your lashes together. It makes them really fluffy, so that's good. However, when I think about lots of volume, this isn't it. A good mascara that I like is like the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. The Maybelline Full and Soft mascara actually works really well. Voluminous from L'Oreal is another one that's really popular for volume. So yeah, it's really cute packaging. I can see this being as a really good mascara for when I have my days where I'm super just tired and I just kind of splash on some BB cream and I don't apply any eye makeup. I just put on some mascara. This would look really good then. But if you're wearing something like this, where you got the eyeliner and the eyeshadow, this is not going to show up as well. So keep that in mind. So just skip on to the important part. I'm now just going to go about my day, do whatever I normally do. I don't know. I don't really have an exciting life. Go to that movie, eat some food, watch some TV. I'll report back in a few hours to tell you about the foundation and how it holds up. Cool. Hello. Hello, dog. Yeah, you're so round. You're cute little turtle. You're cute little chonker. Oh. Oh. Here to, yeah, it's good. Your face won't be seen. Finally made it. I'm alive. Everybody's good. We're fine. Every time there's an audience, all of a sudden I freeze up. Alright, I arrived. My skin still looks pretty good. Look at that. Okay. Okay, foundation. Alright. You're doing good. Alright, so let me get one thing straight. I love bubble tea. It's amazing. And like when it's like chocolate, it's just, I'm basically just drinking chocolate milk. But one thing I don't understand is the hype behind the pearls, the tapioca pearls. They have no flavor. They're just these squishy balls of alien eggs that are lying dormant in your drink. And it's like I can't even complain about the taste. Like there's just no taste. That's what freaks me out. I can't say that they taste bad because I don't know what they taste like. I don't understand. Why do you guys love tapioca pearls so much? Like, can you explain to me, please? Like, it's like solidified water. I don't understand. Alright, so it's been about 4 hours now. A whole whopping 4 hours. I can already tell that there's a little bit of a glow. You know, a little natural glow happening that's starting to peek through. I mean, it doesn't look bad though still, so I'm still being hopeful. Well, final verdict, it's what, almost midnight? I've had this since like 3-ish, so like math, like 9 hours. Hey, I can math. I know the foundation said 24 hours, and I should be able to test it for a long time, but like I think after 8 or 9 hours it's fine. Like work days, you know, typical. You can obviously see there's a little there is that glow. I don't think the foundation said anything about it being mattifying and like, you know, for 24 hours it stays not oily, blah blah blah. It claimed breathable, buildable coverage, up to 24 hours fresh complexion, so I guess I'll judge it on that. So while I am, like, you know, sad that it didn't really pass the oily test, I'm not, what can you do about it, right? It still doesn't look bad, doesn't look super cakey. I do notice that it did kind of disappear a little bit off of my nose. I think that's kind of to be expected with any areas where, like, you touch a lot. Like, I touched my nose. I also, went to see a movie and I tend to cry. A lot of times when I pat my face at the end of the day to kind of test the oily factor of my makeup or whatever, I tend to get a lot of that foundation. My skin oil basically just broke it all down. But when I pat my skin and I test this out, the foundation, it's very small, the amount of foundation that actually gets transferred onto my fingers after 9 hours. So that actually to me is amazing, because the majority of my makeup, usually when I pat my forehead at the end of the day to look at it, it's like I swatched an eyeshadow and I got that whole, like, color pigment on my finger, like the whole opaque. that happens with a lot of my face makeup, but with this one it didn't. It was actually very minimal. So that I actually am pretty happy about. I'm going to continue to use it. It feels great on my face. I didn't have that much trouble with it, like feeling heavy on my face throughout the day. I mean, it's a go. It's nice. What? Lola. Hello. Hi. How's it? Look at this girl. Look at this special girl. I'm tired and I'm going to bed. I'm going to go take a shower. So, and you're not invited to that. So if you could, yeah, see your way out. That's. I'm telling you to leave. Okay, bye.